Hey, what's up, you guys, and welcome back to the Creepy and Paranormal Podcast. Today's episode is episode number 45, and I thought I would do something a little different and tell you a rather scary, creepy, horrifying story coming straight out of Benoni. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. As always, a massive thank you to Invoice Cloud, as well as Homeground Coffee for sponsoring today's show. In the heart of Benoni, a small town steeped in history, there was a chilling legend that sent shivers down the spine of its residents. The tale spoke of a headless ghost that haunted the abandoned mansion on the outskirts of town, known as Headless Hollow. The mansion was once the opulent residence of the wealthy Holloway family, but it had fallen into disrepair and was now a forsaken and eerie place, the perfect setting for an unsettling tale. Decades ago, the Holloway family was renowned for their wealth and influence in Benoni. However, their fortunes took a dark turn when their youngest son, Alexander, became embroiled in a tragic love affair. In a desperate bid to marry the woman he loved, who belonged to a rival family, Alexander defied his parents and secretly eloped. His parents were furious and disowned him, casting him out of the family estate for good. Torn apart by the grief of losing their son and the shame he brought upon their name, the Holloway family plotted a terrible revenge. They hunted down their son, and in the dead of night, they executed him in the woods beyond the mansion. Alexander's headless body was found, but his head was never recovered, and the hollow echo of his last scream haunted the town forever. From that day on, the mansion became a place of horror, its halls filled with the mournful wails of the headless ghost. Locals warned their children not to go near the mansion, fearing that the ghost of Alexander would snatch away their heads, just as he had had his head taken away from him. As years passed, the mansion of Headless Hollow acquired a reputation as an unapproachable place. Stories of strange occurrences circulated throughout the town. Some claimed to have even heard the ghastly moans coming from the mansion on moonlit nights, while others swore they had seen a headless figure roaming the overground gardens. Amelia, a curious and adventurous young woman, had grown up hearing these tales. She was captivated by the mystery and decided to unravel the truth behind the headless ghost. Her friends warned her, but Amelia's determination knew no bounds. One evening, she gathered her courage, armed herself with a flashlight as well as a camera, and set out to explore the haunted mansion. The night was still as Amelia approached the foreboding gates of Headless Hollow. The rusty iron bars groaned under her touch as she pushed them wide open. The mansion loomed ahead, its darkened windows like hollow eyes watching her every move. The wind whispered eerie tales as she stepped through the overgrown gardens, each footfall echoing in the silence. Amelia made her way inside, guided only by the dim light of her flashlight. The air was heavy with the scent of decay and ancient secrets. The floorboards creaked beneath her feet, and the old portraits on the walls seemed to watch her intently. Her heart pounded in her chest, but she pressed on, determined to face the headless ghost. As she delved deeper into the mansion, a chilling breeze enveloped her. Strange shadows danced on the walls, and the sound of echoing footsteps filled her ears. Amelia couldn't shake the feeling that she was not alone. Her flashlight flickered, casting eerie shadows that seemed to take on a life of their own, and suddenly a bone-chilling shriek pierced the silence, freezing Amelia in her tracks. The hair on her neck stood on end as she turned toward the sound. In the dim light, she saw a ghastly figure emerging from the darkness, an apparition with a headless silhouette. The ghostly figure moved closer, and Amelia could feel an icy presence enveloping her. Fear overwhelmed Amelia, and she dropped her camera, which clattered on the floor. As she fumbled to pick it up, she glanced up again, and to her horror, the headless ghost was now right in front of her. The spectral form seemed to reach out, its handless arms yearning for something unseen. Summoning every ounce of courage she had left, Amelia managed to find her voice. "Who are you?" she stammered, trying to steady her trembling hands. The headless ghost did not answer, but a mournful sound filled the air, a sound that seemed like a cry for help. Amelia's heart ached with sympathy for the tormented spirit. In that moment, she realized that the ghost wasn't malevolent. It was trapped in a perpetual cycle of suffering and despair. With an emphatic resolve, Amelia decided to uncover the truth and bring peace to the restless soul. She researched the Holloway family history and discovered a hidden diary belonging to Alexander's sister. The diary revealed the true story behind his disappearance and the bitter truth of his parents' cruelty. Amelia sought out a local medium, a wise woman named Eliza, to help communicate with the spirit of Alexander. Eliza held a seance, and as she made contact with the ghost, she conveyed Amelia's intent to help him find closure. Through Eliza, Alexander's tormented soul revealed that his head was hidden within the mansion, and until it was found and laid to rest, he would forever wander the hollow halls of the mansion. Determined to grant Alexander peace, Amelia and Eliza embarked on a perilous journey through the haunted mansion, searching for his missing head. The house resisted their intrusion, revealing hidden passages, secret chambers, and other supernatural tricks. Yet, Amelia and Eliza pressed on, unwavering in their mansion. Finally, after hours of searching, they stumbled upon a concealed chamber beneath the floorboards. There, amidst the cobwebs and dust, they found a box containing none other than Alexander's head. Amelia cradled the skull in her hands, feeling a strange connection to the restless soul that had haunted her dreams. With great reverence, they carried the skull to a forgotten family cemetery on the outskirts of the mansion. As they placed it gently in the family tomb, a sense of tranquility washed over them, and the haunting cries ceased. Amelia and Eliza stood by the grave, offering their condolences and apologies for the pain that the Holloway family had endured. As they turned to leave, a faint breeze rustled the leaves, almost just like a gentle farewell. And from that day on, the legend of the Headless Ghost faded away, and the mansion of Headless Hollow became just another abandoned relic of the past. But Amelia never forgot the experience, and she carried the memory of the Headless Ghost with her, cherishing the lesson it taught her about empathy, forgiveness, and the power of compassion, even in the face of darkness. I hope you have enjoyed the story that I read to you today, which I'll call The Haunting of Headless Hollow. It was something a little different, but something I rather enjoyed, and I hope that my storytelling was able to paint a little picture for you. And yes, the story was really based in Benoni. So make of it what you will. I am still trying to find out exactly where it was situated, but I feel that it was somewhere on the plots close to Bradell, or out by Rhinefield side just because of the size of the properties there. But if you know anything more about the story, let me know. Let me know as well if you enjoyed it and if you'd like to hear more just like it, because I've come across a massive collection of great hauntings as well as cryptid stories. As always, when you go to sleep tonight, you switch off your TV and you lay down your phone on your bedside. The darkness fills the room. You look around and you see your cupboard is open, listening for anything that might lurk inside. But don't forget to look under your bed.